everyone, it's Ashley from Yoga for That, and I'm here to talk to you today about my journey from becoming a yoga instructor to how I fell in love with teaching yoga, and then now how I'm using that passion and that love to help other people. I started practicing yoga about 5 years or so ago now, on the recommendation of my then fiance. Right before I got married, I was really stressed out with work. I was really stressed out, obviously planning a wedding, and he told me to try yoga. And I had these really terrible misconceptions of what yoga was, and I thought everyone would be vegan and everyone would be super fit and everyone would just have this really mindful way of behaving, and I wouldn't fit into that. And after trying my first class, I absolutely fell in love with everything that yoga was. And yoga is everything. Yoga is your perfect way you are. Yoga is just living day to day. Yoga is getting on your mat. Yoga is practicing yoga. And I fell in love with that concept. I loved having my own space. I loved having my own mat to practice on. I loved being able to listen to my body, tuning into what I needed day to day, what my mind needed day to day. And I absolutely just fell in love with the practice of yoga. And within a few months of practicing, I looked into doing my teacher training. And I wanted to pass this information and this knowledge on to absolutely everyone I knew, because to me, yoga was just something that could benefit everyone, that would help everyone in some way. And I felt that by being able to teach yoga, I could at least help the people I knew or people that were interested in learning about yoga or who knew me in a way that they might expand their interest, because it took me a while to get interested into yoga. So I felt if I knew people, then maybe they would be more interested in doing yoga with me specifically, since they already knew me. So I think I started practicing in May, and I was booked and ready to go by I think October of that year to do my teacher training in January. And at the time I had a really good job where I could take leave with income averaging, so I was able to still get paid, but I was taking I think I took about a month and a half off, month for the training, and then I took a couple weeks just for myself after as a little bit of vacation. And I took my yoga training, and it was honestly the hardest mentally, physically, emotionally thing that I've ever done in my life up to this day. Day to day, I mean, we would go 6-7 days in a row before we'd have a day off, and it was just 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. It was really, really long days. And it was absolutely amazing. It was just a really great group of people. I think there was about 18 of us. And we just really got along. We really did our thing. And it was absolutely amazing. And I was super lucky. I got a job within probably 5 months of finishing my teacher training with a company I work with still, Oxygen Yoga. And it was kind of sketchy. I just found this ad online on Craigslist and showed up and did an audition. And of course, my husband was a little weary of me doing that and made sure I had my phone out the whole time. He's like, call if you need anything. And so I went and auditioned, and I got hired, and I've been teaching at the same studio since. And just the community that yoga creates is absolutely amazing. From students interacting with each other to teachers interacting with each other, teachers interacting with students, and vice versa, it's just absolutely amazing. And it's honestly, I don't consider it a job. Obviously, it's a job for me. It's what brings in my income, but at the same time, it's something that I would do absolutely for free. If the world came to an end, I would be the one leading a teacher training or leading yoga classes in the middle of a zombie apocalypse or something like that. It just absolutely blows my mind that this is my life. It's so cool. So I'm now actually next week going back to do my advanced teacher training. I should be done by March. I'll be 500 hours certified by March, which is great. And I'm going to be leading teacher trainings. I'm going to be assisting this fall, and then I'll be able, once I do my 500 hours, I'll be able to actually lead teacher trainings, which I'm absolutely astounded by. This is amazing. I'm super excited about it. So that's kind of my journey now, has led from practicing to teaching teachers, which is amazing, and I can't wait to bring that to people who are interested in either becoming teachers. And honestly, I think the majority of the people I did my teacher training with aren't actually teachers. They just did it to expand their own practice, because you can only learn so much in each yoga class, and if you're lucky enough to have really great teachers, you can learn a lot from them. But to learn the philosophy, the anatomy, the sutras, everything that has to go with it, it's a lot to learn, and 200 hours is not enough. Obviously, that's why there's the 500-hour certifications as well now. But I fully believe that it's an amazing thing to do just for your own practice. So if you're interested, you can subscribe to my newsletter. I'll put the link down below, and you can stay tuned for when I'm going to be leading those teacher trainings. So I'm super excited about that. I'm also working towards putting program together in terms of living a better life with anxiety and even depression. Just from my point of view, that's something that I dealt with a lot since I was quite young, and I'm working, actually I had a meeting today with someone, and we're going to be working together hopefully to put together some kind of program or workshop for people to help deal better and live the best life you can live while dealing with anxiety and dealing with depression. So you can watch out for that as well. Again, sign up for my newsletter. And I'm just super excited to share with you in the next few weeks all the things that I'm learning in teacher training. I'm doing Ayurveda. I'm probably saying that wrong because I'm an awful yoga instructor apparently, and I don't know how to say it properly. Ayurveda training next week, which is the 3 kind of constitutions of the body. Very is one of my favorite things we touched on in yoga teacher training, so I'll be more in depth. So I'll put a video out in a couple weeks for that, so stay tuned for that. And if you ever have any questions, comments, ideas for any videos that you want to see, please leave me a comment below, or you can email me info@yogaforthat.com, and I'll touch base with you back again about that. Other than that, this video is kind of off script a little bit. I just wanted to kind of get one out. I missed last week. I did film last week actually, but I was not happy with my video, so I just left it. So if you like this video, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We'll see you again next week, and make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thanks again. See you guys next week.